Hey guys, in today's video I have built a spy board completely from scratch, and the best part, you can make it too. I have designed this spy board with lot of features and modular extensions, so you can customize this extension as per your project needs. For this project, I have attached an ESP32 CAM on the front extension so that I can record the robot's movement, and using its video feed I can control it. So let's not waste any time, let's start building our spy board. Before starting the video, this video is sponsored by JLCMC, more about them later. So here I have designed the main chassis or the body of our board. It has dedicated spaceport, a 3S battery pack, a L298 motor driver, an ESP32 dev kit, and slots for N20 motors. Along with that, I have designed two modular extensions, one for the front, another one for the back, plus top cover and four wheels. So I have 3D printed all the parts, the main body, both extension for front and back, the four wheels and the top cover. You can download all the STL files, link in the video description. Now it's time to add M3 and M5 brass inserts into our 3D printed chassis. So using my soldering iron, I will carefully heat and insert all the brass nuts. And here I am using 12 volt 200 rpm N20 gear motors, and to connect them with our chassis I simply slide them into the slots. But I have made a small mistake, the motor slot was slightly loose, so I fixed the motor using super glue for a tight fit. To drive this motor, here I am using L298 2N motor driver, and to control all the function I am using an ESP32 module. As you can see, I have added mounting holes for both ESP32 and L298 motor driver, so I will simply place them into their respective slots. Using my M3 bolts, I have attached both ESP32 and motor driver module into the chassis, and now it's time to wiring, and which is super simple. This video is sponsored by JLCMC, your one-stop solution for all mechanical parts and custom aluminum enclosure. They provide industry-grade high quality at affordable price. And the best part, their custom aluminum enclosure start at just $1. You can customize almost everything. Ordering is super simple, just choose your enclosure, select the surface treatment, and the best part, you can even view the 3D model of your enclosure. After verifying everything, just select the quantity and add it to your cart. You can also customize the enclosure directly, simply click here and fill out the form and their team will contact you. So it's time to redefine your custom aluminum enclosure. Head to JLCMC and get the perfect cell for your project with better cost effectiveness. First, I will connect the N20 motors to the motor driver. I am wiring both motors in parallel so that a single motor driver can control both the front and rear motors. According to this circuit diagram, I will connect all the components, and you can also find this circuit diagram in the video description. Here I have connected both side motors with L298 motor driver. So now it's time to add the components in our both front and back extension. For the front extension, I will use an ESP32 camera module along with 4 5mm LEDs. And for the back extension, we need an RF module, a voltmeter, a 12 volt DC female jack, an XC60 connector, and some LEDs. So let's move to our front extension. As I mentioned earlier, the front extension holds an ESP32 camera module and 6 5mm white LEDs for lighting. So I will insert all the 6 white LEDs into these slots and connect them in parallel, and then place the ESP32 camera into the slot and secure it with little glue so it doesn't move. Now it's time to assemble our back extension, and here I added a power on off switch. Simply I will place it in its slot. And to charge our board, here I have installed a 12 volt DC female jack. And to monitor the real-time voltage of our battery, I have also added a mini voltmeter. And for long-range wireless communication, I have also installed an RF module. and I have also made some slots for 5mm LEDs, so we can use these 3 LEDs as back LEDs or status LEDs. And I have also added a XC60 connector so that we can charge our board from 12V DC jack or with the help of XC60 connector. I have already finished wiring both the front and back extension. Now it's time to connect all the components together. Here I am using some jumper wires to link everything properly. The wiring is very simple, but even if you don't get it, don't worry, I have added the wiring diagram in the description. And to power the entire board, I am using a 12V 3S lithium-ion battery pack, and I will place the 3S battery pack into the chassis slot. So after completing the wiring and programming of the ESP32, it's time to connect the extensions to the main body. For that I am using N3 and M5 bolts, and with the help of Allen key, one by one I will attach both the extension to our main chassis. You can modify this extension according to your project needs. Components can be replaced and slots can be redesigned to support future upgrades and additional features. Next, I will mount the top cover using 8 M3 screws. Now we can attach all 4 wheels. You just slide them into the N2T motor shafts, and I recommend adding a drop of super glue so they don't slip over time. And just like that, our spy bot is fully assembled. The video is already getting long, so I will show you the testing, the full code, and how we can control the spy bot in part 2, which I am uploading today itself. So don't forget to check out part 2 right after this video. And yes, don't forget to visit JLCMC, link in the video description.